This is what techie geeks do when they're on vacation. They actually go through. I actually came across this old container of mine in the garage, and came across a lot of my old stuff, original PDFs from way back in the day, before the iPhones and all that stuff. So thought this was pretty cool stuff I used to use back in the day, old pagers and whatnot. Another old PDF looking thingamajig. This one, Radio Shack, used to be my favorite spot to hang out at back in the day. But yeah, I mean, I've actually used every single piece of these equipments. Found a couple of phones as well. A couple of them actually charged up and had some fire to it, but a couple of them are currently charging. Like I said, all of my old school things I just kept because I'm a pack rat for stuff like that. But this used to be one of my favorite phones back in the day. Microphone flips open on the side right there. I'm gonna let it charge and do its thing. I remember this one. This one was the old two-way radio that Motorola had with a little chirp, I believe, on the side. Reminds me of one of the ones I had. My Nextel phone case. I don't have that Nextel case anymore. I don't have the phone anymore, but actually I still have the phone case, which I thought that was one of my favorite flip phones because it actually flipped and it had the little chirp thing on the side. And this is another old one. I think it's AT&T or NEC or something like that. And also came across one of these, which I know about that. Old school. Need to find a plug for it. I'm sure I got something hanging around here to boot it up, but thought that was a cool little stash of mine. Where is that phone in case maybe somebody recognizes it as well? It's here. It is here. Remember those phones that used to go inside the Nextel? That was Motorola, actually. So maybe it was Motorola through Nextel, but it was a flip phone with a little chirp thingy on it. I'd like to get one of those because I thought those were cool, so maybe I'll check it out in somebody's junkyard online and see if they have it. But anyway, me and my junk that I like, because I'm a techie dude and I'm cool like that. So says me. Was actually to get a couple of these to power up, surprisingly, only for like a minute for like one of these. I think this one needed to be stuck inside of its base container or base, whatever you call this thing, docking station for it to light up. But it did have a charge for about a minute or two before it went out, so I was kind of impressed by that. Same thing with this Sprint Trio thing I had. I actually have two of these, and the battery in this one isn't working right, so this one has to be in its docking station in order for it to do some stuff. And but it did power up, so that and then I get that one. But like I said, I got two of these, and the other one I've got a better battery charge on. So this one, the battery isn't charging, so it's going to go off in a couple of seconds anyway. So this old thing actually was able to power up as well, and I've got a different version of this one in here, over here somewhere, that also charged up when I plugged it into the charger. So two of those phones that charged up. I don't know if it charges independently of the charger. Let's see. Did the battery actually do anything? Nope. This one needs to be in the base as well in order to do something. So now that I have you there, now we'll do something. And it'll get like a no service thing or whatever, but it does power on with constant AC power. But let me see, and I got this one to charge. This one goes to a phone here, which let's see what it does, if the battery actually does anything at this particular point. I'm curious. And this actually fell on the floor last night and cracked a little bit, so we'll see. So let's see, do we get anything from that battery being charged? Any juice? Said it was ready. Is there a power button I'm missing? Yeah, the power button. Nope, nothing. But the battery says it was doing something. So anyway, I'm going through my old stuff. I was Radio Shack here when I was in my early teens, so those habits don't die off slowly, as they say. Anyway, so that's me and my display of garbage electronic stuff. We're out.